Atlanta United again faces a high-flying Orlando City. Can the Five Stripes halt the Kitties' good run? Let's discuss next. What's going on, Five Stripe fam? AJ here for your match preview. The review of the fun 4-0 thrashing against DC United will drop later this week. But first, Orlando City come to the Benz on Wednesday for a 7 p.m. kickoff. It'll be shown locally on Fox Sports Southeast and Fox 35+. Although it's decidedly been one-sided up until the defeat earlier this year, Atlanta United are looking for their first win over Orlando City this season when the teams square off for a third time Wednesday at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Atlanta will be confident off the heels of a 4-0 blowout win of DC United on Saturday night, their second victory in their last 3 games, while Orlando are the hottest team in MLS, extending a league-best unbeaten streak to 9 games with the 3-1 win over New York Red Bulls at Exploria Stadium Saturday. The Lions, of course, picked up their first ever win against us in 10 tries, while Atlanta United avoided a second consecutive defeat thanks to an Adam John stoppage time equalizer in a 1-1 draw in Orlando September 5th. Currently in the Eastern Conference, Orlando City sit third with 8 wins, 5 draws, and only 2 losses, while Atlanta United have moved all the way up to 8th place with 5 wins, 2 draws, and 8 losses. Onto the players to watch for both sides. Benji Michel for Orlando City has 4 goals and 2 assists. The rookie forward Daryl Deke also has 4 goals and 1 assist. And Chris Miller has 4 goals as well with a whopping 5 assists. And of course, Nani has 3 goals and 2 assists for the Lions. For Atlanta United, leading goal scorer John Gallagher has been a refreshing revelation. The Irish forward has 3 goals on the season, including the brace he bagged against DC United. Brooks Lennon also has been coming on strong of late. He has 2 goals and 2 assists on the season. And Emerson Hyndman has 2 goals and 1 assist on the season. On to the injury report for both sides. Orlando City's forward Dom Dwyer is still out. João Moutinho is still out with a groin injury. Oriol Rosell is still not medically cleared. And forward Tesho Akindele is also not medically cleared. For Atlanta, Ezequiel Barco, of course, has been questionable for the past 4 games with a knock. Glacier said Barco has been in and out of training, has had a few setbacks, and that's why he's been day to day. Not saving him for certain games, but he wishes to bring him back as soon as possible. Hosetsu is also questionable as he's missed the past 2 matches, and it doesn't sound like Hosetsu will be available on Wednesday per Doug Roberson. Glass has said that all players available for Saturday are available for Wednesday, which means no new injuries. On to the new boy, Marcelino Moreno. He's still undergoing individual training sessions since he can't yet train with the full group. The target is for him to be able to play against the New York Red Bulls on October 10th. Forwards Joseph Martinez and Kubo Torres are still out, and Eric Lopez is still unavailable for selection until there's a transaction announcement from the club. Also to note, no Atlanta United players have been called up for international duty. Now let's get into some of the chatter before the match. Emerson Hyndman said that over the past few games, it felt like the ball was moving a bit slow. They've been focusing on building up the speed of play, and it's starting to show. Interim head coach Stephen Glass also spoke, and he remarked that George Bello has developed into a player that can consistently go 90 minutes a game multiple times in a row. Since that's the next level John Gallagher needs to reach in his development, stringing together a number of full 90 appearances. Now let's get to what the opposition 11 could look like. On their previous match against New York Red Bulls, it looked like this. Gallise in between the sticks, Smith, Schlegel, Janssen, and Miller in the back line. Miller has been filling in for the injured João Moutinho. Pereira and Junior Urso in midfield, and Miller, Pereira, Nani, and Dike up top. They have generally played in a 4-2-3-1, but they have also featured a 2-striker look as well at times, so it'll be interesting what they look like on Wednesday. Now let's get into the predicted starting 11 for Atlanta United. I think it's going to look very similar in what we saw against DC United. Guzan between the sticks, Escobar, Robinson, and Mesa comes in for me. Bello persists at left back. Remedi, Larry, and Heineman in midfield, and Lennon, John, and Gallagher as the forwards. Remedi and Larry will be tasked with shielding the back line, and Hyman will be asked to connect the lines and drive us forward. Now, I think we'll go with a little changed 11 to provide a little bit of continuity between the DC United match and the Orlando City match, but there could be some substitutions in the second half to save some legs for the weekend. So let's get into what I'd like to see the team do in this match. Let's not ride too high from the result on Saturday. Let's keep building. Be resolute in the back line. Orlando have an attack that like to run and dribble at you. I want them to fight for every ball and bring the energy. Sub some guys off in the second half if they start to tire. I want them to be incisive through the middle, incorporate John into some link-up play and play off of him, and let's play quickly when possible to try to cut through Orlando's defense, especially on their left. With João Moutinho out, it could be the area to target. That brings us to the odds for this match. Atlanta United have a 34.8% chance according to Bet365 to win. A draw is at 29.4%, and Orlando City have a 42.2% chance to win on the road according to Bet365. Now, let's get into our score prediction. With all that being said, I think it's a 2-2 draw. I think Atlanta United can keep Orlando City at bay enough and really at least halt a little bit of the winning that they've been doing recently. So what do you guys think? What's your score prediction? Let us know in the comments below. But that's it for the match preview. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm AJ. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.